Hey guys, I'm Luckiest Prime, and welcome to my channel. This is my first video on this channel, so I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into the video. So, first things first, I want to talk about this design, because this is one of my favorite designs from the movies. I've always thought this design was perfect, but it was just put into a bad movie. Make that 2 bad movies. But this design is freaking amazing. It's really good. I don't think anything's bad on it. So, but one thing I will say I've been hearing a lot lately is the leg kibble and the back kibble. And personally, I'm not really bothered by any of this. Because if you look at the movie, yeah, that's pretty much impossible to get into a mainline studio series. Like, the only way you're going to get a figure that looks as good as the movie and has no kibble is probably the Unique Toys Challenger. Alright, let's get into his accessories. Looking at the accessories, they're pretty much perfect. I have no complaints, really, except for 2 that I'll talk about in a moment. But let's just get into it. First, we have the Judgment Sword, or the Night Sword, or whatever it's called. I don't really care. It's Energon Blade that he uses in the movie for like 2 seconds.
You have no soul!
And then immediately it gets, well, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't like this. I'm not upset about it at all. It's just kind of a nitpick for me, but in the movie, this is orange. This is orange, and this is just all the little gray detail. Hasbro has done it before, where it's been clear plastic, and then they just paint on the silver. Like, I know it's probably more expensive, and probably would take up a lot more of the paint for the figure, but it's just kind of aggravating, but you know what? It doesn't bother me that much. It's still really good looking, and all the little details on it is really good. So, let's move on to the shield, which is really well made. It looks really good. I think the plastic on it is really sturdy, and it has a fun little feature. You can put this right here, and put that there, and you get a little shield gun. How cute. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is kind of stupid. Even in the movie itself, it's stupid. But you know what? The movie it's from sucks, so you know what? I'll give it a pass. So, moving on, we have his last accessory, which isn't really an accessory for him to use, except unless you like put the sword on his back. But what you want to do is put the sword in here. Push it on to where it stays on. Make sure it's on there nice and tight. Likes to slide off. Take the shield and boom. That's pretty much all it does. And you can put the shield and sword right there. And I see why people have problems with the back. Yeah, you just... There is a hack where you can get rid of the backpack altogether. So what you're going to want to do is unplug this and unplug this. Bring this out from here. And it's on a mushroom peg. Let me show you. Mushroom peg. So you want to kind of swivel it off till it pops off. Put this to the side and fold this down. Put this in. And that looks a lot more movie accurate. And it, honestly, looks pretty good. You can't do anything about the legs. Alright, you can take the shield, put in any of his armholes. There are 2 on each side. Take his, whatever the sword is called, and just slide it into his hand, like that. And, well, that looks pretty good. It actually looks really good. I'm not upset about this at all, actually. And if you wanted to, where is his sword? There it is. You're going to want to take out his sword, close his fist, move his hand out, and you can put his little sword right here. Put his little sword right here. And it's kind of cute. Oh, stay on your little. Stay on your little. It's pretty cute. As I don't know why he has it. We all know what happens to it in the movie. You know, moving on to articulation, he can move his head up. Not at all, and he can move his head down that far. His arm goes out this much, and if you want it to go out more, you move this down out of the way, and it can go up even more. You know, although this looks off, so you can put it back here. His elbow can go up 90 degrees, and plus the transformation joint can go up a full, whatever it is. I was never really good at math. You can get a waist swivel, but this is blocked a little bit, so if you want, move these out, and you can swivel his torso around. Really good rotation. His leg moves out. His leg moves out this far, and moves back that far. Goes out this much to the side. Can bend it 90 degrees, and there's toe bend, but that's mostly for the articulation. Size comparisons: Studio Series 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime, Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime, Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime, and Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Shockwave. Moving on to the transformation, first you're going to want to pop this out and pop it out on the same on the other side. Then you're going to pop this forward, pop this out, push these sides in, close that. Then you're going to want to open up the
Boobies
to get these out. Then you're going to want to unfold this. Then you're going to want to fold the arms in this way. I'm pretty sure I'm kind of stupid, so how the f is oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we're gonna want to do that, and then we're gonna want to do the same thing on the other side. So since now you got those done, you can pull these pieces out. Come on. Oh wait, no, that's not what you want to do. You're gonna want to pull this up to open these up. Okay, I knew what I was doing. I'm gonna flip this around, push it. And you're gonna want to push this here, these into the side. And you want to get this piece right here. You see this? You want to pop that right here, fold that in, pop that, fold this in, like that, and then you're going to want to close it up, pop that in, then you're going to fold this arm up, connect that into here, if you can. What is going on? Hold on. Oh, there you go. Then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side, and now you're completely after fixing your 15th mistake, you want to push this up here, get that all lined up and into place. Push this down. This is as far up. There we go. Turn the way. You want to rotate the waist around. Put this here. Then you're going to want to fold his feet in. Then oh yeah. What am I doing here? There we go. Pop that out. Fold it out. Fold this piece. Fold this piece up. Fold this piece right here. And there we go. It's way harder to do on camera. I'm gonna flip this leg around. That out. Push this. This out, push this piece out, push this piece out. What am I doing here wrong? What's going on? Alright, push this out, push this up. Okay, fold this in. Want to connect this into here in this little port up here. You want to kind of finagle it. There we go. And this pops up. And you want to push that in. No, that's not. No, stop it. God. Come on. You right there. Oh my god. Everything is just popping out of place. Jesus. Get that back into place, you piece of shit. Stay. I'm gonna pop this into place. And that just pops out, and then you want to cry, and you just want to just pop this into place, getting the leg lined up, popping this into place, and then popping that in. Okay, and finally, your pain and suffering is almost over when you get this little plug in. Stay. Then you want to be careful not to pop anything out of place. Pop this here. Pop this here. There you go. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. You want to flip the foot around. Kind of forgot to tell you that. God. Alright, now you just want to do all that on the side. And then this side pops up. Then, when you're done, you want to make sure everything's pushed into place properly. And it is. Come on. Stay. And no, I totally did not steal that from Jobby. And when you're done, you get this actually really good Western style truck. The wheels are pinned, so you can actually drive it and push it. And okay, come back. And you do actually get some weapon storage. So what you want to do is grab this piece that we all love. Put this in there. Then what am I doing? Flip this, put this right here in this little tab, push that in, push this, and then you're gonna want to put it right there. And that's gonna just. And although I do love weapon storage in a figure, what the f is this? Here's the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime compared to the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, Transformers 1 Studio Series Optimus Prime, Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime, and Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Shockwave. And in conclusion, I think this figure is great. I totally think it's probably one of the best Age of Extinction / Last Night designs of Optimus there are that we've gotten from mainline. I obviously do have my problems, and I do have little things with it, but other than those little critiques, this figure is pretty much perfect. The transformation is smooth, although I make it look like, but it's really not. It's really not that hard. You just gotta really read the instructions, and if you're one of those people that don't read the instructions, have fun. It took me 15 tries just to get it right, because, like I said, I'm it. But, yeah, I would give this figure a 7.5 out of 10. So, yeah, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.